Hi everyone, today I'm going to be posting a video for a brand new series that I'm going to start on my channel, and it's going to be called This or That. So what I'm going to be doing is going over products that people kind of ask a lot, well, should I get this or should I get that? So it's products that are similar, but a lot of times people don't want to buy both, or it might be multiples in a series, which is what I'm going to do today. So what I'm going to do is trying to help you determine whether or not you should buy the Lorac Pro 1 or the Lorac Pro 2. So I have done a full review of the Lorac Pro 2, which I will go ahead and link below. In case you have not seen them, this is the Lorac Pro 1, and this is the Lorac Pro 2. They are both still available at Ulta. They're not limited edition, and they're $42 a piece. They also both come with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. Here it is. Right here. And this is an excellent eye primer. I would say this is probably my favorite eye primer. So, that comes with both of them. They have the exact same packaging, a nice big mirror on the side, this cardboard packaging that is really bendable, and it's extremely thin. So pretty much, they're the exact same with the exception of the actual shades. You may or may not notice that the top is all matte, and the bottom is all shimmery. Now I would like to offer this disclaimer that they are very delicate eyeshadows, and I actually dropped this the first day when I was hauling it. I think I used it once, maybe not even, and my shade Cocoa broke. Now I did try to compare it before. It was totally gone, and it's very similar to this, which is the Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush eyeshadow in the shade Bronzinger, but pretty much, well, it's a lot more pigmented than this one. This one's kind of old. It's just a very nice deep deep brown that's shimmery. So I would like to say that I didn't actually use up a shadow. So I want to give you a close-up. Again, as you will notice, the top is matte and the bottom is shimmery for both of these palettes. So which one do I recommend the most? I think that as far as formulation, they're the exact same. They're very soft, they're very pigmented, they are very powdery, and they're pretty decently easy to use, go through. So if you are thinking, oh, this is a lot cheaper than some other palettes, the formulation of the shadows does make it have a lot of kick up, and when you notice people doing like the pan that palettes and stuff, most of them say that within 4 to 6 weeks they can go through an entire pan of this eyeshadow. So again, they are good shadows, they're very pigmented, they're very pretty, but just know that. As you can see here, I think with the Lorac Pro 1, which again is the black, it is definitely warmer. You may also notice that I think it's got a lot of light shades and a lot of dark shades, but not very middle medium shades. This light bronze and gold, although this gold, which is very popular, it's extremely pigmented. It is kind of deep for a gold. But this is light, this is, I mean, pretty much, it's all very light and then it's very dark. There's not a lot of medium shades. In contrast, the Lorac Pro 2 is overall a much cooler palette. But I also think it's got a lot more, it's got like this cool gray, which is kind of a nice medium shade. Some of these shimmery shades are pretty nice and medium. And then it's got your darker shades as well. I think that the Lorac Pro, the Lorac Pro 2 has a lot more color, and the Lorac Pro 1 is a lot more neutral. So the color, I don't even know what I would call a pop of color here. Maybe the garnet. But here you've got this purple, you've got this navy, you've got this silver, which I love. I personally really love silver eyeshadow. This is a great one. And you've got jade, so you've got quite a bit of color here. All in all, I think that if you like this formulation, you're going to be happy with either one. I think that they are different enough to justify having both. If you want to choose one or the other, I think it's very much your preference. I can't say that this one is a lot better than this one or vice versa. This palette is a lot warmer and this palette's a lot cooler. This palette's, or the 2 is a lot more colorful and the 1 is a lot more neutral. If you're asking me personally which I prefer, I do prefer the 2 over the 1. I do find that it can be hard to make a complete look with either one of these palettes. However, as you may be able to tell today, or if you've watched my eyeshadows or my makeup in the past, I do really like a lot of color. And here you can get it, but I don't know. It's just okay. I also don't love that I think with both of these eyeshadows, again, the formulation is the exact same. I think that they can pretty easily get muddied together, especially if you use shades that are very similar. So I'm going to pull an example from the Lorac Pro 1. So if I was to use like champagne, light pink, mauve, and nude. While these are definitely different eyeshadows, I think on the eyes they kind of muddy into one. I found that with the same with the Lorac Pro 2 as well. Even when I use something like chrome and silver together, which are similar in tone but very different shadows, I find that they muddy together. So that's just kind of a negative in general. So again, let me just give you a close-up. Warmer, more neutral, cooler, more colorful, more medium tones, more extreme, light or dark. Again, if you want both, I definitely think you can justify having both. There's really no overlap in any of these shades. I like the lighter shades in both. I like this white as a brow bone highlighter, though it can be kind of stark, and I like this snow as an inner corner highlight, although again it can be very stark. All in all, I really, really like these palettes. I don't know if I'd repurchase them. I don't think I love them as much as other people do. I think they're great. I think they're very pigmented and soft, but I just don't die over them like some people. Either way, I hope this video was helpful. I hope that maybe it helped you try to determine for yourself if you can only get one, which one you prefer, or if you're crazy like me and you're trying to justify getting both, girl, go ahead and get it, or boy, whichever you are. You can totally have both. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, requests, suggestions, any of that, go ahead and let me know. I love talking to y'all. It's one of my favorite things, and I just hope you found this helpful. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye.